All right, Shore Life.
To run into things.
Okay.
Hello to our internet audience on Shore Life TV. Danny was nice enough to invite me up to do a couple songs, and I'm going to, first of all, share something that's relatively new that I'm going to need your help with, because I wrote a part on this just for the people, just for you people.
All right. We love to sing along?
Yeah, love to sing along. And it's relatively easy, because basically, when I go whoa, you go wayo.
All right.
Wayo.
I can do it.
Let's try this once or twice just to make sure we have it.
All right.
Whoa, you go whoa, whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
you got it.
All right.
I wrote this song after a day out at our local beach here, which is only about 7-8 minutes away from where we are, and just kind of enjoying the day and everything going on out there. And I got home and stuff started coming to me, and this kind of came out. I got an idea, what do you say? Let's head down by the water today. Suntan lotion, relaxing to the sound of the water in motion. Hanging on the beach, soaking up the sunshine. Playing on the beach when the weather's so fine, so fine. Here we go. Whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa.
Wayo.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Smell the grill cooking your chicken. Hear the sounds of the laughing happy children. I pour the drinks from the jug in the cooler, tasty rum punch. Ooh yeah, hanging on the beach, soaking up the sunshine. Playing on the beach when the weather's so fine, so fine. Let's go. Whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa.
Wayo.
Now, if I had a band, this would be the point where there'd be a nice guitar solo or something, but that's okay. Yeah, something like that. Family in the water, posing for a picture. Sent to their friends back home, dreaming of escaping bad winters. I don't care if this day ever ends. Let's come back tomorrow, do it all again. Hanging on the beach, soaking up the sunshine. Laying on the beach, and the weather's so fine, so fine. Help me out here. Whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa,
Wayo.
whoa.
Wayo.
Once more. Whoa,
Wayo.
whoa.
Wayo.
Thank you all so much.
That's right. New Lauren Davidson on
New Lauren
Shore
Davidson.
Live TV.
Yeah. I got a request for this next one from Danny and a couple other people, because we were talking mermaid songs earlier.
Yeah.
And I got the idea for this. I'm going to move this clip because I keep running into it with this guitar. Actually, I'm going to try something else here too. I'm going to see if I can like move this up a little bit. Watch, I'm not able to do this while I'm talking. And this song got its start. There we go. I can do this. Not my first shoe pick. I think I can make this work. I saw a piece of art from Diane Greenwald. And a lot of you are familiar with her artwork. She did the cover on my last album. One of the first mermaid pieces she did. And this mermaid is just in this state of bliss and absolute joy. And I looked at that and my brain clicked with, she's got a mermaid soul.
Is that Diane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
And that was the piece I needed to start writing the mermaid song that I've been wanting to write for a very, very long time. Because it seems like people with mermaid souls just keep wandering into my life and often wandering back out again. But you know, that's kind of the nature of a mermaid sometimes. So anyway.
Back into the deep.
All I gotta do is remember how it goes. There we are. Spend all day by the water, swims like a dolphin, plays like an otter. She lives for the sea. Her dresses are long and flowing, her eyes are sparkling and knowing, pensive and free. She's coral and turquoise and seafoam and hidden treasure. Digging her toes in the beach is her favorite pleasure, and she'll dance to the songs that the ocean sings. The waves and the sand give her spirit wings. No matter how far she journeys, she'll always return here. It keeps her whole. She's got a mermaid soul.
Ooh, that was cool.
Whale's tail on a silver chain, nestled into a warm, lovely frame. She won't be ignored. She always comes out where the sun sets, shakes her hips to the sounds of the drums that play by the shore. She'll spend happy hours in quiet reflection. She can be stormy or calm, but she's always perfection. And she'll dance to the songs that the ocean sings. The waves and the sand give her spirit wings. No matter how far she journeys, she'll always return here. It keeps her whole. She's got a mermaid soul. Her smile can entrance you with the simplest flirtation. If she chooses to love you, she'll do it without reservation. And she'll dance to the songs that the ocean sings. The waves and the sand give her spirit wings. No matter how far she journeys, she'll always return here. It keeps her whole. She's got a mermaid soul.
It's very dark and the night
Thank you so much. Awesome. You want to get up, give me one, or what?
What's that?
Want to get up, give me one more, or what's
Go
up
ahead,
to you?
hit it.
I'll give you an entertaining one. I've had the idea for this kind of knocking around in the back of my head for a while after hanging out with Jeff Brewer, also known as Jeff and the Camaros. And one day I saw this picture that a friend of mine posted on the internet of the set of signs down in Summerlin Key. And one of them said jet ski rentals. And the other one said right above it, free beer. And I looked at that and I said, what
could possibly go wrong? Yeah, that's a Tiki Man thing.
Well, the sign says rent jet skis and they're giving out free beer. I think our plans for what we do today just become real clear. I watched my cousin do this once. Couldn't be all that hard. Let's fill a cooler and get going. Head out to that big sandbar. What's the worst thing that can happen? What could possibly go wrong? Maybe someday we'll be laughing or wind up in somebody's song. If one of you could hold my beer, well, I'll try to turn this sucker on. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? What could possibly go wrong? Let's strap 1,000 Roman candles to the bottom of this chair. I think that we could make it fly and hover in the air. We'll put out some old mattresses so you've got someplace soft to land. We'll film it all for YouTube. That's an awesome plan. What's the worst thing that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? Maybe someday we'll be laughing or wind up in somebody's songs. I took a high school class in physics, so I know just how this should be done. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? This is where we need backup band.
I wish should have brought up the tambourine. Then we got bongos, djembe, we got all kinds of percussion.
Some big badass ghost who's haunting people's dreams. I bet you we could catch him if we just don't cross the streams. Hey, look, we finally got him. Sorry about the mess. We'll send an invoice in the morning. Hey, or be repossessed. What's the worst thing that can happen? What could possibly go wrong? There are folks who think we're crazy, but we'll wind up in someone's song. Got this nasty proton gun. Cross your fingers and switch me on. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? Maybe someday we'll be laughing or wind up in somebody's song. I tell you, we're professionals, so kids don't try to stop at home. What's the worst thing that could happen? What could possibly go wrong?
Lauren Davidson, unplugged.
Thank you.
Raw and unplugged.
Thank you for Pablo and Diana for putting this whole thing on today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny, for letting me do a few songs up here on his stage.
And that was my cousin's jet ski rental place, man, you're making fun of.
Yeah, you told your cousin, was that your cousin or?
Yeah.
Is it
You
really?
told her, yes, that's his cousin's place. I think when I go down there next week, I'm going to stop there and give them a CD.
You should.
Why the heck not? I've got a picture of it on the back cover of the album.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
We should have to check it out. Free beer and
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Give it up for Lauren Davison, y'all.
And he only lives like how many miles? How many minutes?
5 at the most.
Yeah, he's like 5 miles, 10 minutes from here.
I'm like the nasty old uncle who just won't go away. You know?
No, that's Jack. No, we love Jack. Jack's our brother from another mother. Jack is welcome anytime.
All right. You guys having fun so far?
Yeah.
I want to say again, thank you for Diane and Paulo for having me, and to Doug and Sunshine for having me last night. You guys know who Mark Mulligan is?
Yes.
So I met him briefly at Meeting the Minds at the Lighthouse. Kelly McGuire had a songwriter thing, and I walked in, I came in, and I got to play a couple songs, and I got to meet Mark.
That was nice.
And Mark played this song that just says, it was called Thank You. And it was just a very moving song. And I tell you what, over the last year, I have just realized that I have so much to be thankful for the people in my life, and for the people in Trop Rock that have supported me, the radio DJs, to Danny Lynn, to Tiki Man Radio.
Hell yeah.
To my lovely girlfriend, well, I can't stop talking about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for having me. It means a lot, and I do appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers. So this next song here, the idea was given to me by my 3rd grade girlfriend.
Donna!
Shout out to Donna. So when we go down to Key West, as you know, it's extremely expensive to stay there.
if you get a place with a bunch of people, it's fun.
What's that?
If you get a place with a bunch of people, it's not fun.
That's true. Well, the first time we went, not this past year, but the year before, we went down, and we didn't know anybody. So we decided to stay with my friend Donna. Her and her husband are stationed. He's in the Navy, and they're stationed in Key West. So they have until May, and then they'll be in Jacksonville.
Woo!
How cool is that?
So we'll be staying in Jacksonville. But anyway, so after we got back, she's like, "Hey, you should write a song called Couch Surfing the Keys."
Oh, I like that.
About crashing on people's couches. So I did. So me and my buddy Mike McAllister, who was a guy I play with a duo back up in Huntsville, we were practicing for a gig one night, and I got over to his house, and we didn't practice at all. We just wrote this song. And on my album, he actually sings it on the album just because it just came out that way. But this is it's called Couch Surfing the Keys. Headed down south in A1A, we're looking for some kind of place to stay. Got some good friends down Key West way, where the water's warm and the pirates play. Don't need no condo, no cleaning fees, 'cause I'm couch surfing the Keys.
Woo!
Slept real good for about the first week, till my left shoulder started to creak. I got sunburnt on all 4 cheeks. Now it's me on the couch with something surely reeks. Just my luck, they're out of a breeze when I'm couch surfing the Keys. Feeling no pain. My pal's old lady, she starts to complain. She's right about the couch and some god awful stain. I stood my ground upon eminent domain. Some people just ain't easy to please when you're couch surfing the Keys. got luck, they're out for breeze. Some people just ain't easy to please when you're couch surfing the Keys. Thank you. I want to say, by the way, my buddy Mike, he does all the, he plays all the bass guitar and all the lead guitar work on my album. He's a super talented musician. He's a normally I've been trying to get him down here to Florida to do some of these shows with me, but he's got 5 kids, and yeah, exactly.
No, he's got to take the plunge.
He's got he's got 4 kids and then a stepson. He's a newlywed, and his wife don't like him traveling. Anyway, so that's the way it is.
Okay.
All kids gotta go to Rat World.
They
do.
What is it, Rat World?
That's Disney World, yeah. Rat World.
Rat World. I spent several $1,000s bringing my children up here in Florida, bringing them there.
It's probably a little bit more to bring them up here too than it is in North Alabama.
Yeah.
Wee bit. All right. So this song is it's the newest song that I've written. I wrote it probably just a couple months ago, and I've only played it like once or twice in front of people. Anyway, I hope you like this. It's called "I Need a Beach in My Life."
It's perfect.
Waded all wet, snow white sands and bare feet. Plowed my way through the dirty snow, piled up on the cold concrete. Down to my last pair of socks that doesn't have a hole in it. And all the rest have headed south. I think I know what that's about. I need a beach in my life, little time with my wife, away from the chores and breaking up dog fights. I need to lay in the sand, a drink in my hand, far from those city lights. I need a beach in my life where the coconut is nice, mixed with the rum makes you feel real nice. And every night is just like tonight. I need a beach in my life.
Really?
Did I mention this is the newest song I wrote? I'm stretching it because I forgot the second line.
Yeah.
Feeling on top in my steel-toe flip-flops, making my way through the sand. It's getting too deep now, I'm sporting bare feet, just because I can. Recognize my favorite spot in the middle of a hurricane. Ain't nothing gonna blow away this beautiful Gulf Coast day. I need a beach in my life, little time with my wife, away from the chores and breaking up dog fights. Need to lay in the sand with a drink in my hand, far from the stress and the strife. I need a beach in my life where the coconut is nice, mixed with the rum makes you feel real nice. And every night is just like tonight. I need a beach in my life. These 3-day weekends never last that long. Ain't nobody telling me that I gotta go home. life. Little time with my wife. Away from the job and breaking up dog fights. I need to lay in the sand with a drink in my hand, far from those city lights. I need a beach in my life where the coconut and ice mixed with the rum makes you feel real nice. Every night is just like tonight. I need a beach in my life. Every night is just like tonight. I need a beach in my life. I need a beach in my life. Oh, I need a beach in my life. I need a beach in my life.
That's good.
Thank you very much for that. So, by show of hands, how many Jim Morris fans do we have in the house? All right, thank you. So, 2 hands. I'm a big fan of Jim Morris. Sadly, though, I was a latecomer to the Jim Morris party, and I will tell you that this. Not many people know this, and I'm embarrassed to say it, but I need to say it. Several years ago, the first time I ever heard Jim Morris's name, I kind of stubbed my nose. I was a Buffett snob, and I thought that if it wasn't Jimmy Buffett when it came to beach music, that it wasn't that good. And it was before I really learned to appreciate trop rock music. I was in one of those sailing forums. I think it was renegadecruisers.com. It was an offshoot of Latitudes and Attitudes magazine, their online forum. And I was talking about beach music, and somebody said Jim Morris. I'm like, Jim Morris? That's not Buffett. And I offended some people, and I felt bad. And it wasn't until several years later that I actually discovered Jim's music, and I realized how amazing he was. Right? Yeah. And some of it, I think a lot of it was a lot of his songs about. He had a lot of references to St. Augustine, and he's just a talented guy. He's super talented. And so when he passed away, I was really bummed that I never got to see him perform. But shortly after he died, I had a dream about Jim Morris. And we were flying in what I can only best describe as something as a cross between a seaplane and Santa's sleigh. That's true.
There's the visual for it.
Yeah, right? We were flying over the beaches in South Texas, down in Corpus Christi, South Padre Island, doing touch and goes. And Jim was flying, and you could tell I was a little bit nervous, I guess. And I don't remember how the rest of the dream went, but I think it went something like this. I was holding my own in a hurricane zone in a Tennessee tiki bar, in the Rumpleman's martini found me face down in the yard. I had a dream about Jim Morris as the winds continue to blow, flying a seaplane and singing a chorus, cosmic magician below. Well, I think he could tell I was nervous as hell, 'cause he tossed me a beer and a grin. He said, you only get out of this life just exactly what you put in. He said, there's more than enough rum in the world to go around for everyone. And it's a little easier to keep a smile on your face when you're living in the Florida sun. So with apologies to Jim Morris, I don't know what took me so long to open my eyes and my ears, a message hidden so plainly in the words of a song. Follow your dreams, keep your eye on the ball, cover your head when the coconuts fall. I gotta get away from the stress and the strife, and Booze is the duct tape of life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, booze is the duct tape of life. He said I spend my days in a corporate haze, knowing that I didn't belong. Till I packed up my shit, told the boss that I quit when I first heard an island song. He said it's all up to you, but your compass be true. Right now I got somewhere to be. Yeah, me and Hugo still got a couple shows left to play, with some parrot heads down in the Kings. So with apologies to Jim Morris, I don't know what took me so long to open my eyes and my ears to the mess hidden so plainly in the words of a song. Follow your dreams, keep your eye on the ball, and answer the phone when destiny calls. Tequila's better when blended with ice. The big bamboo make for happier wife. You gotta get away from the stress and the strife. And booze is the duct tape of life. Yeah, the booze is the duct tape of life. Booze is the duct tape of life. So, I like to play a Jim Morris song if that's okay. Asked my lady what could I do, keep her happy and make her true. She said the only thing I want from you is just a little bitty piece of that big bamboo. She wants the big bamboo, always long, yeah, the big bamboo stands so bold and strong. The big bamboo stands so straight and tall. The big bamboo pleases one and all. Gave my lady 2 coconuts and she said to me that it's okay, but I know you wanna be nice to me, but what good are the nuts without that tree? She wants the big bamboo, always long, yeah, the big bamboo stands so bold and strong. The big bamboo stands so straight and tall. The big bamboo pleases one and all. Whoa! Gave my lady a banana plant and she said to me, this is elegant. I know but she's soft to suit my taste. She wants the big bamboo, always long, yeah, the big bamboo stands so bold and strong. The big bamboo stands so straight and tall. The big bamboo pleases one and all. Gave my lady a sugar cane, sweets to the sweet, I did explain. She said, no, you won't, it's much too sweet to suit my taste. She wants the big bamboo, always long, yeah, the big bamboo was so bold and strong. The big bamboo stands so straight and tall. The big bamboo pleases one and all. Knew a man named Live Long Low, who he went and married down in Mexico. Wife divorced him very quick, cause she want bamboo and not chopsticks. She want bamboo, always long, yeah, the big bamboo stands so bold and strong. The big bamboo stands so straight and tall. Big bamboo pleases one and all. Please don't tell anybody I messed up the lyrics to his. So, speaking of the big bamboo, I'd like to play a song for my lovely lady.
I love my Puerto Rican.
Nice transition, right? So,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to go into a big long spiel and make her cry like I did last night.
Oh, damn.
But that's how I know she still loves me, if I can make her cry from up here.
Oh.
But, seriously, but there's nobody that has any success of any kind, any man, that doesn't have a strong woman behind him. Pablo can tell you that.
Yeah, well, he could, but he's not here.
Yeah, he could tell you that, but he's not.
He's making another batch of Pablaritas, I believe.
They definitely got a strong woman.
That's right.
That's right. Anyway, I wrote this song for my lovely girlfriend Trish. This is called Anywhere You Are.
Rudy. Rudy's gonna come.
I don't need to know where the road's gonna go.
No, he's fine.
Pack my things and hit the road. As long as I got a front row seat, watching you riding shotgun in your bare feet. I don't need to know where the road's gonna end. I knew once and do it again. Maybe all the way to old Mexico, or down in England sipping Pablo flows.
Yeah!
Ribbon sands through these bamboo pines. Anywhere you are is paradise. I don't need to know what the tide's gonna bring. Don't wanna know the song I'm gonna sing. You got me covered like icing on a Pop-Tart. You and me taking turns at the high point. I don't need to know when the money's gonna come. Making out like a couple of beach bums. Living like we got our own gold mine. Making love and raking in the sunshine. And I don't ever wanna close my eyes. Anywhere you are is paradise.
Oh, look at you crying.
I don't need to know where the wind's gonna blow. I trim the sails and you steer the boat all the way to the other side. An island rainbow floating on a high tide. I don't need to know when the sun's gonna rise. You keep me warm in the cool of the night, waiting on the dogs to come wake us up. You be my honey and I'll be your coffee cup. And every little thing is gonna be alright. 'Cause anywhere you are, never too far. 'Cause anywhere you are is paradise. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here's something completely different. This is another one of my favorite songs. It's kind of an old 70s song. If you know it, please feel free to sing along. There's a port on the western bay and it serves 100 ships a day, lonely sailors. They pass the time away. They talk about their homes. There's a girl in this harbor town that she works. They're laying whiskey down. They say brandy. They fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. Sailors say, brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine. But my life is nothing to sailing the sea. Brandy with a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain, and a locket bears the name of the man that Brandy loves. He came on a summer's day bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear that he couldn't stay. The harbor was his home. He used to say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. Goodbye, you and me. Yeah, your eyes are still a sailing on the sea. Brandy used to watch his eyes while he told a sailor's story. She could feel the ocean from rise. She saw his raging glory. He had always told the truth, Lord, he was an honest man. Brandy does her best to understand the night when the frost goes down. Brandy walks through the silent town. The man is not around. She still can hear him say. She hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a good life, my lady, is a sea. Yeah, Brandy, you're such a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lady, is a sea.
Really good.
Me and Boomer played that as our last song at the Tiki House during Me and the Mines, and
oh, did ya?
Yeah. So and this random dude just walked up to the stage at right at the end and opened up a case of harmonicas and says, "Can I sit in with you?"
Oh, wow.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure, why not?" Greg Fingers reincarnated. Oh my God.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Reincarnated.
Finger Sailor reincarnated. Well, except the fact that he's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I think his name's Joey.
Yes.
Joey, I don't know. Anyway, brought the house down. So it's somewhere out there on Tiki Man Radio, that recording.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was like an 8-minute version, and he was over there working the knob on the mixer, just tweaking the volume and just getting it just right so he was blending in and not overshadowing. Man, that's crazy.
Wow.
So, quick, has anybody here not seen the movie Forrest Gump?
No.
You all seen it, right? Okay, great. I heard Pablo mention that he was trying to get the Lieutenant Dan band to play here, right?
He contacted his agent or manager. Well, I did. I wrote him a letter.
Did you hear back from him?
No.
No.
It's not surprising.
Well, you know, we just said we're just like little folk, and we love to have music in our backyard, you know, for good causes, and would love to do a Wounded Warrior.
Yeah, we'd love to do stuff for the vets.
Yeah, you should have said that you had weed.
Yeah, I know.
Well, don't he know?
It's Florida, right? So and Pabloritas.
Right.
Yeah. And maybe one day Pablojitos. If I can remember to bring them in next time.
That's right.
I'm going to really make an effort.
For Lieutenant Dan or Pablojitos?
Pablojitos.
So you've all heard of Lieutenant Dan, obviously, but you've probably never heard of his slightly more intelligent grandfather, Dave Taylor, on his mother's side. You're like, what? I've never heard of it. Right. Bosun Dave Taylor, by the way. And those of you who are not inclined might know that means that he was in the Navy. So this song is not about Lieutenant Dan, but it's about his grandpa on his mother's side. So next time when you talk to when he agrees to come, maybe you could just tell him about his grandfather and that. See if he knows it. If he remembers him.
We'll have you warm up for the Lieutenant Dan band.
Yeah. By the way, we're gonna get Trisha Lewis up here. She's gonna act out this song for us. Normally we have a sailor hat for her, but she's gonna wear my hat. Pretend like that's a sailor hat on her head. Thank you for fixing my hair. Oh, that feels nice.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, do you want us to leave you alone?
Well, you've all heard the tale. Lieutenant Dan Taylor lost both his legs at the knee. But his grandpa Dave was smarter. He left home to be a sailor, started a new life on the sea. Well, first he learned to drink, so he had to learn to fight. Guess it just ran in his blood, and he knew his time would come to uphold tradition. He wouldn't be face down in the mud. Old Dave was a natural at seamanship. He tied a one-handed bowline on a bite, and he was equally adept at the rum and the ladies. Different vintage every night. Bosun Dave Taylor was a natural-born sailor, and a natural-born sailor was he, with one foot in the grave and one on the starboard rail. He's got the wind in his knees. You did, because Lieutenant Dan had no knees, right?
That's right. We're good with that.
No legs. He had no legs or knees, I guess.
No, he was like
One night on the midwatch, old Dave was the first to spot. Skies and seas start to churn. He sent word to the captain, insisting they batten down every hatch from the bow to the stern. When the first big wave hit, the midshipmen all split. Their butts down below. But old Dave, he held fast with a line tied to the mast, while Mother Nature fired at the ship. But a hard-heeled port broke loose to support the anchor that stood at the lee. And when the anchor line severed, old Dave was untethered from his legs as they washed out to sea. And Bosun Dave Taylor was a natural-born sailor, and a natural-born sailor was he, with one foot in the grave and one on the starboard rail. He's got the wind in his knees. Get it, girl! Now he sits at the bar, peas in a jar, with little Danny right by his side. That's nasty, right? He likes to rub it in that he's still got his shins as he raises the toast to the tide.
I wish you could.
He sings away,
I get the girl a shot, for God's sakes.
From the ground, ladies all be damned, I'm going to town. Give me some time to blow the man down.
If I had a ballerina, this would be much more accurate.
I know.
He's on it. I'm just gonna put a little bit.
Now he still drinks his rum, but it don't help to numb the pain of losing his keel. On the deck as he stood, when ships were made of wood and men were made of steel. Bosun Dave Taylor was a natural-born sailor, and a natural-born sailor was he, with one foot in the grave and one on the starboard rail. He's got the wind in his knees. Yeah, Bosun Dave Taylor was a natural-born sailor, and a natural-born sailor was he, with one foot in the grave and one on the starboard rail.
Oh, and we're good.
Yeah, he's got the wind in his knees.
Okay.
That's a big girl helping.
And nautical call themselves sailors, fiddle tunes under the stars. Petticoats rustle, working shoes scuffle, shuffle on down to the bars. The liquor is blasting and the jukebox is blasting. Occasional bottle of wine. That's 'cause everyone here is just more than content to be living and dying in 3/4 time. And it's dance away, nautical wheelers, give me stars that you know. Come on, dance with me, nautical wheelers. I want so badly to go. Sunday Taylor was a natural-born sailor, and a natural-born sailor was he, with one foot in the grave and one on the starboard rail. He's got the wind in his knees. Thank you very much. Give it up for Trisha Licious and her
Great song and her interpretive dancing.
interpretive dancing.
That's right.
It's the Poplaritas.
So
Blame it on the public.
No, I complimented
That's a-
the Poplaritas.
there's
Isn't that a song? That should be a song. Blame it on the Pablo Ritas.
blame it on the Pablo Ritas.
It's kind of like, doesn't Howard Livingston have a song, Blame It on the Pablo Ritas, or somebody? Or no, on the Margaritas?
There's blame it on the rum.
Blame It on the Rum. Jumbie.
That's Sonny Jim, right?
Yeah, that's Sonny
Yeah,
Jim.
Sonny Jim.
Yeah. All right, so there's a song.
There's a
Blame It
song.
on the Pablo Ritas.
So I mentioned earlier that my buddy Brad Payne, the guy, he wrote that first song I did, Beach in Carolina. Brad was my best friend. He's my musical mentor, and he passed away at 43.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately.
Sorry.
It's been about, I guess, 9 years now, or 11 years now, or almost 10, I guess. Anyway, so I have this guitar of his that it's this Ovate, or this Breedlove 12-string, and I had it for several years, and I never really, I couldn't bring myself to pick it out and play it very often. And so because he was so young, and as I started approaching my 43rd birthday, I started getting nervous for myself. And then funny thing happened when I woke up on my 43rd birthday. I was still here, so I decided to break out that 12-string, and I changed the strings on it, put it to it, and I just started playing it. And it's funny, I've struggled for years to write a song for Brad, and I could never do it until that day. And so I started playing. This little riff came out, and so this is a song I wrote for my buddy Brad. This is called "The Things You Left Behind." Fishing on the beach at midnight, didn't matter that we never got one bite. Our luck was washed out with the tide. Running down a dream every weekend, I guess I thought that it would never end. Now I'm left with all this time, and the things you left behind. Like an old guitar burst at the seams, still ringing with the songs and dreams of a gypsy soul that would not be confined. Postcards marked St. Augustine, tear stains that will never come clean. So tattooed always reminds of the things you left behind. Driving through town in a hippie van, with friends, good tunes, and a beach tan. Everybody knows the dude to buy. Light me up a smoke if you got one. Gonna burn it down like it's the last one, 'cause everything fades away in time, just like the things you left behind. No guitar burst at the seams, still ringing with the songs and dreams of a gypsy soul could not be confined. Postcards marked sing all the sting, tear stains that will never come clean. So tattooed, always reminds the things you left behind. The things you left behind. I'll take a beer, please. No guitar burst at the seams, still ringing with the songs and dreams. She sold it would not be denied. Postcards marked sing on sting, tear stains that will never come clean. A secret stash, all I keep deep inside, the things you left behind. The things you left behind. I'm still trying to find all the things you left behind.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I'm a member. I used to be a member of the National Songwriting Association, and when you join, you can submit these for song reviews. And I submitted. I was so proud of that song, and the guy came back. He's like, "Yeah, we've heard that song before." He's like, "Yeah, there's 100 songs like that, and your melody sucks, all that. So try again. Come back."
Oh, shit.
I said, "Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it." I appreciate your honest feedback. And so you guys know
Nobody popped her for you, brother.
what's that?
I don't want to ruin your picking fingers.
Oh. I am very sensitive. So you guys know who Matt Hoggett is?
Yo, gosh,
so Matt
yes.
Hoggett, you know,
We
he
just
wrote
saw
that
him.
song for Jimmy Buffett, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, so I got a chance to, I finally met Matt Hoggett at Gulf Coast Days in New Orleans. I guess it was last fall, or no, last summer, last July. Super nice guy.
Goshen, Mississippi.
Goshen, Mississippi.
He was
That's right, yes.
We know how to pronounce it.
Detective.
He still is, I think.
Oh, he may be.
I don't know. He posted a picture of himself in a motorcycle cop uniform looking for Poncherelli, he said. Just a couple of weeks ago. And he's really short. He's shorter than Trish. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
well, he's not that tall. But I don't know if he could reach my.
You can look him up on Shore Live TV.
Yeah, we did a house concert in Gulf Shores. No, in
Matt is a
Where
super
were we?
awesome guy though, and then we saw him again, hung out with him a little bit at Party Girl.
Clear Lake Shores,
And,
Texas.
so there's a lot of songs about Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of trop rock guys got songs about Jimmy. I got one, Matt's got one, but they're very. I don't know there are any songs about Matt Hoggett.
Oh.
Right?
I hope it has the Piggly Wiggly in it.
You're gonna be disappointed. Is that a reference that I don't think? Is that a?
He has a lot of songs about going to Piggly Wiggly and Walmart.
Yeah. Piggly
And like
Wiggly.
driving his wife's minivan, who's got like a what's the makeup thing?
I don't know, but the
Mary Kay.
checkout girl
Mary Kay
at
thing on the back.
grocery was worried about the prom, and the manager wanted to take her. I mean, this was like pitiful shit. And it was funny.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I just laughed my ass off. I will make you laugh.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Matt is a hysterical guy.
He is.
Oh, my stomach was hurting.
And then there was a Black Santa at the house concert. This like, and he kept saying to Black Santa, "Excuse me, Black Santa."
So because there's not any songs about Matt Hoggett, I set out to change that. And we made. Once I finished this song, Trish made a little video of it. She's like, "We gotta get those on video right now." So we did. She made this video of me recording it in our living room, and she was literally producing me, moving me. Oh, you gotta move over to this couch. The light's not good. Move over, and then there's this video with all the outtakes of basically me getting up and moving. And she put it on her page and she tagged Matt, and he hasn't sued me yet. So anyway, this is a song called here we go. Dear Matt Hoggett, I wrote a song for you. It probably won't be half as good as the one that you wrote for you know who. But you know we're practically neighbors. It's just a short drive to Mobile Bay. While you were digging in the Mississippi sand, I was digging in the Alabama clay. You know, you probably never heard it before, but I wrote a song for Jimmy too. And I keep singing it, but my phone ain't ringing. That's kind of why I'm writing you. I know I'll never be a coral reefer or even backstage with a crew. But if you kept the key to the evidence room, then a shitty bag of pot would do. Oh, you're messing me up.
She almost spit up.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Full Hoggett.
Full Hoggett.
Full Hoggett. The guy kind of like the Full Hoggett is something like the Dirty Sanchez, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he went Full Hoggett. Oh. Now I got a boat out in my driveway, and I ain't seen the water in years. I ain't been fishing, been too busy bitching about running out of time and beers. I've been itching to go for a ride and make a little redfish stew. You bring the beer and I'll bring, you bring the beer and I'll bring the bait. We'll share a sea story or two. I'll do my best to try and choke down one of them damn those skinny beers.
Well, that's not a skinny beer.
Watch the taste out of my mouth just thinking about it. Full Hoggett. When I die, I want it spray painted on my tomb. I want to be a coral reefer, but the Full Hoggett would do. He has. Yeah, he saw the video. He shared it to his page too. So his main page. So cool. Anyway, Matt's a super guy. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I'm gonna be playing at Gulf Coast Days in New Orleans in August, and I'm sure he'll be there. He's a.
When in August?
I think it's the 25th. It's that Saturday.
All right.
He's so cool. He's a little fella in this big Cadillac. Well, it's not too big these days.
Well, it's big to him.
So is Trish's Beamer.
He's watching.
What's that?
He's watching.
I hope so.
Is he?
Oh, I'm sure he's. Anyway,
No, but I'm going to tell him at this thing.
I don't think he'd be upset. I love Matt Hoggett.
No, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's such a. So we did this at Party Girl. We did this on Saturday night at jam session. All the musicians would rotate in and play, and then he just started making up lyrics. And
that's what he does.
And next thing you know, he said something about tomato. I'm gonna bring him next artist. I'll talk about Danny Rosado.
Yeah, he does.
And apparently I didn't move fast enough for him. I was kind of thinking.
He's quick.
He is very quick. So mention that we're moving to Pensacola.
Yay!
One of my favorite bars in the world is the Floribama, as you can see by my hat.
Yeah.
And one of the greatest musicians that ever, one of the staples of the Floribama was a guy by the name of Rusty McHugh. Anybody's ever heard of him? He was a Georgia boy. Came down, and him and another guy named Mike Fincher. They came down and they brought their funny redneck music and kind of put a Gulf Coast twist on it. And he was like, every Saturday night he was the main draw in the room. Fortunately, both him and Mike have passed away, but he has a ton, I mean, just tons and tons of funny songs, but also some just great songs like Pucker Up Dixie and Give Me a Kiss. What a beautiful, I mean, what a,
Dixie.
what a great line that is. But one of my favorite songs that he ever did, I want to play for you right now. And there's no introduction, I'm just going to play it.
He's gonna give you a kiss.
Well, I knew the soul boy from down in New Orleans. He's always bragging about the Pontchartrain Queen. Bayou eyes and crawfish face. Breast smell just like etouffee. You said a mouthful, I gotta admit. The next to my baby, that Cajun ain't shit. My baby is a seafood platter. Got crab legs and a big red snap. I got hush puppies and this side quill. She got a cute little oyster on the half shell. Head like a mullet, but that don't matter cause my baby is a seafood platter. I said Danny and I said what? He said my old lady is an astronaut. Short on hours and long on page. Floats her ass around up in orbit all day. You said a mouthful, I gotta admit. The next to my baby, your baby ain't shit. My baby is a seafood platter. Got crab legs and a big red snap. Got hush puppies and they side 12. She got a cute little oyster on her half shell. Head like a mullet, but that don't matter cause my baby is a seafood platter. Seafood platter, got crab legs and a big red snap. I got hush puppies and lace side 12. She got a cute little oyster on the half shell. Feeling like a mullet, but that don't matter cause my baby is a seafood platter.
And that's why we're not going to Nash Bash in September. We're going to the Galveston Bay Songwriters so we can eat all that good seafood.
Oh, right on. You know, they still, Rusty's probably been going about close to 10 years now, I guess, but they still play his music at the Florida.
Nice.
Every Sunday, other musicians, they just get together and they play his songs on Sunday because, I mean, he was that big of an influence on there. I mean,
wow.
Two Sunburned a Screw. I mean, that's a song he wrote. I get my women at the Waffle House.
You know, and the bacon grease. You know.
No, that's Matt Hoggett. Hotter than bacon grease.
Oh no, hotter than fish grease.
Hotter than fish grease. That's what it is.
That's Matt Hoggett.
I got a woman, she's a big deal. She can work the fiber on the Zipco reel. I wish I did.
You make you laugh.
She's hotter than fish grease.
Hotter than fish
grease.
That's probably one of my favorite songs. Now that I mentioned Rusty shit, I want to play this song here. Here we go. All my friends go out on dates. Food, drinks, and big ass steaks. Hey, wine and dine, what's it all for? One little bitty kiss at the door. I get my women at the Waffle House. Every Saturday night. Well, you ain't gotta feed them, and they're already fried. They pay their chicken and they leave the tip. That's when I'm moving and I do my shit. I get my women at the Waffle House every Saturday night. Gotta say you got just about half an hour before they pass out. Rush them home for one quick drink. 20 minutes to do your thing. I get my women at the Waffle House every Saturday night. Well, you ain't gotta feed them, and they're already fried. They pay their chicken and they leave the tip. They're moving and I do my shit. I get my women at the Waffle House every Saturday night. if you guys ever travel to the Floribama, just take a chance and buy one of his CDs. I wasn't gonna do this, but I want to do one more Rusty song. There it is. Is everybody here? Everybody's married, right? Other than
No.
No.
Is anybody that's not married in love? Anybody recently divorced?
No.
You in love? Okay. Well, that's good. I'm in love
Are you
too.
in love?
Yeah.
I'm in love.
I know.
Me too.
I'm still there.
I remember when we first met. What a magical night. We was made for each other. Why, it was love at first sight. We thought if we liked a little, and we sure did love a lot. So we blew out those party lights and decided to tie the knot. What the fuck are we thinking when we said I do? We had a good thing going. Yeah, baby, me and you. You know we had a little money. We had a freedom too. What the fuck were we thinking? Oh, we must have been drinking when we said I do. Now just one more semester and you'd have had your degree. You made me quit the rock and roll band. Now they're on MTV. Just look at this beer gut. Check out the ass on you. Well, maybe kids is what we need to make all our dreams come true.
Hell no.
What the fuck are we thinking when we said I do? We had a good thing going. Yeah, baby, me and you. Can't buy a bunch of reefer when the baby needs shoes. Is that crack we were smoking when the vows was spoken? Gotta wish I knew. That's a sad story. So seriously though, hey, thank you guys so much for having me here. I really appreciate it. Trish and I are gonna stay here tonight. We're gonna head back tomorrow afternoon after we go fishing.
Exactly.
I got a couple more songs and we're gonna wrap up here. So once again, thank you, Diana and Pablo, Sunshine and Doug. I guess they're outside smoking, or at least Doug is. This is an old 70s song you might remember. It's one of my favorite songs. If you know it, just hit me. People smile and tell me I'm the lucky one. We've just begun. Think I'm gonna have a son. He would be like she and me, as free as a dove, conceived in love. The sun is gonna shine above. Even though he ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a change. Love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Pisces, Virgo rising is a very good sign. Strong and kind, and the little boy is mine. Now I see your family where there once was none. We've just begun. Think I'm gonna fly to the sun. Even though he ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a change. Love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Seems as though a month ago I was down a tide, never got high. Yeah, I was a sorry guy. Now I see a face, a girl that shares my name. And I'm through with the game. All will never be the same. Even though we ain't got money, and I'm so in love with it, honey. Everything bring a change. Love. In the morning when I rise, bring tears to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Love the girl that holds you up in a paper cup. Drink it up. Love her and she'll bring you luck. And if you find she helps your mind, better take her home. And don't you live alone. And try to learn what love is on. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a change. Love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Just you guys. Ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything brings a change. Love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Pablo. So this last song here is the title track off of my current album. I mentioned when Trish and I were down at the beach when I wrote that song together, Beach Bound with my baby. We also, this same weekend, I wrote the, it was an afternoon, it was a sunny day, and I was sitting on the beach, and I went out and sat in the water there in Gulf Shores, and trying my best not to get stung by the jellyfish that had taken a shine to me. Which I did, I got stung like 4 times. But it's okay, Trish.
No jellies here yet.
Oh, really? That's good. But it's okay, because Trish peed on me, and I was fine.
That's so Survivor.
I was kidding. She did pee. I went up to the room and peed on myself. That's a true story. So I was sitting there, you know, and keep my water, beautiful day. You know how it is, you know, it's a beach day. And I went back, sat back in my towel, wrote the chorus of this song. This is it's called Beach Boy Coming Home. Made a plan and I wrote it down while the leaves fell to the ground. I have heard Mother Ocean call. I knew I could never survive another year of 9 to 5. Oh, the price we pay to have it all. This town is just a stepping stone, oops, to the only place that's ever felt like home. I remember the smell of the sea, salty waves crashing over me, the Alabama sand beneath my toes. Taking that plunge on New Year's Day, when all of my blues washed away, baptized in the Gulf of Mexico. Swear I left a piece of my soul, beach boy coming home. Cut the lines and I never looked back. The compass that I stole from Captain Jack always points to what I want the most. Like the peace of mind that can only be found watching the evening sun go down from a beach somewhere on the coast. I think I'll leave and disconnect my phone and leave behind a state of mind that I've outgrown. I remember the smell of the sea, the salty waves crashing over me, the Alabama sand beneath my toes. Taking that plunge on New Year's Day, when all of my blues washed away, baptized in the Gulf of Mexico. No tread left to wear from my soul, beach boy coming home. Pulls at you deep inside, kinda like the moon pulls at the top. I remember the smell of the sea, the salty waves crashing over me, the Alabama sand beneath my toes. Taking that plunge on New Year's Day, when all of my blues washed away, baptized in the Gulf of Mexico. Godspeed from everyone I know, beach boy coming home. Beach boy coming home.
You got it for sale here?
I do. $10.
$10.
You get a set of 4 to make great drink coasters.
Everybody needs to get one. And the people that are on Shore Life TV that aren't here, where can they get it?
You can visit my website at www.dannyrosado.com or iTunes or Amazon. Oh, I want to say the Jim Morris song I don't have on CD right now, but it's available on iTunes and all those places. And the only reason I want to say that is because all proceeds of that song will go directly to benefit the Kiwanis Shoes for Kids project in here in Southwest Florida.
Which is Jim Morris's pet CD.
That's right.
That's his CD.
Yeah. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for all the Shore Life. Florida. Thank you so much. And,
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's a great show.
Down with my baby. Pablo doesn't own a ukulele. That's my ukulele. No, I do not.
Mike's learning.
That's what I'm trying to do too.
So you're a Facebook.
Yeah, let me hold that for a minute.
I got Chris's card.
If it doesn't flush
I remember seeing
I
have a friend that lives in actually in Sparks. I live in now. I have this.
We take the ukulele with us. If I have time to try to play. I'm offering some guitar. So if he has time, he can play. But we haven't had time to do it.
I just got the ukulele. She bought it. Got everything you
I got practice. I was trying to sing.
Is it a Syrian?
Yeah. Hawaiian girl. Actually, I will never be able to play good enough to play in front of somebody.
No, it's like if you can learn like 4 chords, you can play a lot of songs.
And I can play the full chord.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of rhythm.
Yeah, well, summer is just.
I haven't played that. I can play the chorus, but I don't know how to do the right stuff.
That's true.
And then, like, you know, you go to a computer, it's like down, up, or down, up, and then you're trying to do that. Thinking about it, it's not being natural.
So once I get
Down, up, down, down. I don't know, because we got something that we hit the second minor, and then we have the 12. Oh, there. Oh, Chicago. You got down. So you're a snowbird then, huh?
But anyway, you got the card.
Yes.
Well, like, Carly's gone then. Where do you need to go to see his son? Melissa's graduating college in Maryland, like the day before Memorial, or a couple days before Memorial Day, and then we're going camping in Savannah. So, like, we've got these 2 shows in May, and then we aren't doing anything till September.
Attention, party.
That's good. Good.
I know how to
I know. I hate summer in Florida.
Well, I was here all July. And there's so much good stuff in Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to wish.
What are you doing with
We're winking at each other.
And Denny's gonna instruct us where the hell to go.
Together.
Yeah, I want to hear the whole Colorado thing.
We need to.
Yeah, we have to
dinner
sit
or
down
do
and.
Yeah, let's do something. Yeah.
Because we need maps. I can show you all kinds of stuff.
Honey, we should buy a fucking lot before we get there.
I know you're
I looked up, there's this big festival going on.
the big festival in Telluride. Yeah.
Yeah,
Girl, you won't get within 100 miles.
I know.
Well,
That's like my boss said.
but
You could come in early and go to the festival. I'm like, well, I'm going to be in Branson, Missouri. Yes.
I looked it up. I think they got places you can go out in the national forest.
I said we would have to
Yeah.
get a spot far out. We gotta rent a car. That's the only way we're gonna do it. We're not taking our dogs. So maybe we will. No, I don't think we're gonna take our dogs. My baby dog.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, no.
We'll
have dinner.
Summer solstice is like June 21st. From there to Colorado and then to
You got Reno.
yeah.
So you won't be in Colorado?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that there. I don't listen to there. So
I got
27.
pull them up and get a geological survey.
We're gonna go to.
The area with the elevation.
Yeah.
It's June
Oh, so that's
6th to the 12th. And then we leave either drive to the mountains, which I could not like.
come back and get it.
We're actually gone from Colorado, from Denver to Wyoming.
Because we're not allowed
The other way, which is
We're not allowed to be
mountains all the way to Denver.
But
All of this I did right here.
That's our only answer.
Actually, the school is almost on the border of Utah. So we'll be going through the Utah mountains.
And that's
for
why the
whatever
zoning
amount of
shut us
time.
down.
And then,
Way back
no, we're going to Fences Way.
And I have it.
I would like to go,
I would have.
but, I mean,
It's
it's such
It worked out really well.
Are you going?
Yeah, there's actually a campground at the hotel.
Yeah, we've
And we
stayed
got a
there.
rate for like 40, you know, we got a site for $40 a night.
We got one for 14 in
I won
Vicksburg, Mississippi.
$100,000.
We've got, when we go to Branson, Missouri, we have an electric hotel for 5 nights and we're staying for $50.
Yeah, that's
$10
pretty
a
good.
night, so it's easy. And like, you can go in as RA America and then then
Have
I
we
just
harmed
put
anyone?
his number in,
With
bam,
Danny
50%.
That's
So
exactly
now we have to
like
do that the rest of the list. Because Jen Jockwitz told me
And
about
all
that.
the
Because she's disabled, and that's how she is. Jen is with Tom.
6 hours.
So I don't know why, but whatever. But she's got a car and she gets 50% off her
That's
kids.
all I got.
And she's like,
I
oh,
ain't
this
even
about
all
something
there.
called
Go out and have
That's Charlie. John. There we
But I
go.
think that's what.
So wait a minute, he's not planning your house?
So we do this for these.
I really need to try.
So, hey,
I don't want to
keep coming.
I'm coming. Yes.
Well, it's good seeing you. Have a great rest of the week. So,
Well,
what'd you think of
two people have come in
Hi,
today.
darling. Nice seeing you again. I looked over
Yeah, I'm
there.
sure.
I'm not pretty
There you go. Whichever you prefer. Dixie,
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be
Good girl. Yeah, that's probably the easiest. So, bye-bye. Take care, Hannah.
Two people told me they were planning on going to bed and not to it.
Yeah.
Both, Chris and Penny said they were going to decide today. Well, what I did was say, you know, the bar early helped me from
Yeah.
55 people.
Yeah.
And that was what I had.
Yeah.
And of course, he says, if you can't get enough people at a house concert, it's the musician's fault, not yours.
Oh, good for him. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, he paid $6 to fly to my house to do it. Nowhere else did he perform. He did that just for me.
Bob Carwin.
I'm talking about Carl.
Yeah.
And I was so scared that he told me it was $660. He should have gone all year without to me.
Yeah.
But we got more than that with 55 people.
Oh, good.
We did really good. And, but anyway, all
So how
I
much
was
did he get?
when at my house,
Yeah.
it was almost $900.
Oh, okay. Very good.
So he actually made
Bob Carwin.
the move. But he did that for me just because we're family.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
And
sweet.
California contention is like family.
Yeah.
So, all right, baby. Anyway, I think it's probably exceptional. The letter. My note, you know, that I need help promoting it.
Right.
He had also told me he was going to make me a flyer. He ended up making the Save the Day flyer. Didn't make me a real flyer.
You know, I had a whole poster size thing for tonight, and I made it like 4 nights ago. And like, I totally forgot about it, didn't get it right.
Yeah, well, anyway, I think he got upset that there wasn't going to be enough people to come. I don't know. He may have been totally truthful to me. He told me that, well, you know, I think I'm going to have to back out because this guy told me that, asked me if I wanted to do it. It's one of those places that plays it all the time. That he asked if he could come do this special event that they're having. And he said, no, I have a place down there, a gig down in Northport.
Yeah.
He said that somebody else though had already made up the flyers and he was already publicizing that Charlie was going to be there. So anyway,
What day?
jumped on it, 28th, the day you.
Okay, it's not like June 9th, because I know June 9th, like Rick and Charlie and Rich McGuire are scheduled to lay at the Habitat. And then Charlie's not doing it, it's Rick and
Charlie's not
Rudy.
doing it?
No, Rudy's not, and so now it's Rudy Cox and Rich McGuire, and I'm like, now
Why-
I have to go there June 9th.
Why did they decide not to do it? Why did Charlie decide not to do it?
I don't know the things, but I'm like, okay, those are my 3 favorite people in the whole world. I have to go there, even though like shoot myself in the head for like going to Habitat. Because these people were like when we had the sandbox, they were like, they would always be at our place, and they were like really good fans. And then they became the habitat, and then their heads went.
Yeah, I know.
You know, did I tell you that they spent $3,000 for the dance floor at Music on the Bay? And then Millie asked them, oh, there were roof leaks in their house. Did you get your roof replaced?
We're already booked to go to.
Millie's like, that place must smell all moldy and shit. But, you know, of course they have to have their name out there that they did the dance floor in the Music on the Bay, because they're all about that.
Music on the Bay, right.
Well, it's at Whiskey Joe's. But you need to go there because it's like on the beach.
Yeah, I've been there. We've been there.
It's like,
I'm carrying crisply.
right. It's a great venue. But she's on the committee too, you know, because she's also a Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club. So like, I'm like, just like.
Well, you know, I just wondered.
I've never been through there.
So, did you know that Charlie's not gonna play at my house yet? I told you to come down, that Charlie's gonna play on the 28th. He's not gonna play. He's gonna do something else.
Where's Charlie going? It's like, is he going to?
I told you to go out for
Yeah, he did. I saw that. I saw Bruce there, so now I'm like, shit, now I gotta know. You know? It's like you're playing, and you're playing. It's like my 3 favorite guys. I have to be there.
Right down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to be there. So what's it June 9th, I think?
Here we go.
Address is Port Charlotte.
That's the one. I need somebody to come take care of my dog.
I had my roommate, my freshman year roommate.
Well, if he's not gonna be there like for the evening or whatever, you know, you can just find a pet sitter. Like we've got one, like our neighbor told us, and like we've gone lots of times. And 2 times a day, she comes, feeds the dogs, takes them out. She brings her kids. The kids are loving. I know.
That's what he's gonna do.
But not for that.
I was
On the second.
I'm not really sure.
Right.
Take these guys up and down those stairs 5 times a day.
Oh, no. You don't take him up and down the.
Well, some people didn't go out that often.
Like about 5 months ago, he needed the elevator. He's on meds now, and like it takes him like he doesn't like Dixie's like,
Yeah, well.
and he just like,
You can do the stairs.
and he does it, and I give him like, come on, Harley, and he's got such a great attitude. He doesn't act like he has anything wrong with it. Not a thing. He's got a great attitude. He's like a happy, smiley boy.
There one time when Sonny Jim was playing.
He's not a whiner.
No, he's not at all. Not at all.
We spend more time not at Casa than we do.
So I'll find somebody for you like that.
Second and the 9th. The second I'm at.
We tried to crash.
Oh, that's right.
Where are you?
Take Sophie with you.
Cape Coral.
Darling,
I don't need that kind of responsibility.
I need to find out where Cape Coral is. I need to go there. I think we're North Florida, Darlene, yeah.
Did you join the Southwest Florida?
Yeah,
the Southwest
yeah, I got
Florida.
that.
This one, they are amazing. I like the further south you go, the parrot heads are more chill. Like the Southwest Florida parrot heads are much more chill than the Charlotte.
Yeah, there you go.
Who are much more chill than the Sarasota.
Yeah.
Hey, my doctor is a Southwest
You guys have the same
Florida. I mean, Charlotte Harbor. No,
Your granddaughter?
Sarasota. No, my doctor. Sarasota.
Oh, you doctor.
Parrot head guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Bye, darling.
We'll see you
Is
in
he a member?
Love you.
Well, I'm a member of the Southwest
meeting.
Florida and the Charlotte Harbor.
Yeah, we are
I'm gonna
too.
join this. That's what I
Yeah.
wanna do.
See you again. Yeah.
Bye, darling.
Are you going Tuesday night?
Tuesday.
We'll get together, prove each other, we don't have to.
Oh, yes, yes, I am.
I'll have my times worked out when I'm picking you up.
Okay.
By Tuesday.
Okay. Is that a parrot head thing or is it a Jerry?
It's a red hat thing.
Oh, red hat.
I ain't red hat yet.
Bob Farley said
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
I got
quite ready
to.
for that.
So, I don't know, know who all had played, but Mike and I had been there for 3 or 4 hours. I was sitting right there at Captain Tony's.
Okay.
I was sitting right at the corner of the bar.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying Captain.
And he, you know, he sang a song or whatever, everybody was hooting and hollering, and I took my drink and I went, "Cheers, y'all." And he looked at me and he said,
What
he said, "You hacker, you stole that from Kitty." And I looked at him and I said, "I have you know I'm old enough to be her mother, and I'm from North Carolina, and I've been saying cheers, y'all, forever."
Who was that?
Bob Carwin.
Oh.
That was the first time I'd ever seen him too, you know.
Yeah.
I'd never heard him before.
Well,
you know.
just forgive him. He's a good guy.
I was like, it just, I don't know, it embarrassed me, you know, the way he yelled it out and loud. And,
you should have been there the night that at my house. Was that my house?
He didn't do his dirty set, did he?
No, I'm not talking about. He always does his dirty set at my house.
I heard that at Captain. No, at
No, I'm talking about. This is not Bob Carwin, but I was either in my yard or somebody else's in San Francisco when Hugo said, stopped in the middle of a song and looked at me and said, "Susie, you look like a goddamn Eskimo." Because I had a sleeping bag on.
it sounded like Bob.
No, it was Hugo. It wasn't Bob.
Even more like Hugo.
It was actually Hugo did that a lot, but still it didn't matter. I still loved it.
I know, he was so funny. I was like, we had tiki torches at the sandbox.
You don't do it.
No, you can't have tiki torches.
out.
You can't have tiki torches because of the stuff that's like it. I'm like, excuse me, aren't you like smoking like a chimney?
Yeah. But it couldn't stand the smell or.
Yeah, you didn't like tiki torches.
Yeah, that was the first thing you said to us.
Because the oil gets in his throat.
And also, Russ went over to ask you when he was setting up his equipment, is there anything I can do to help you? Oh, you need it. Okay, and then what did he say?
You need to be left alone. He was.
You're like, fuck you.
But that was Hugo.
Yeah, bless his heart.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, we always do like toast practice. We forgot about that.
Well, thank you for having us.
You're welcome, baby.
Let's see you guys.
Glad you come.
I will be at your house next time.
Okay, the next concert will probably be.
Because, you know, I'm up for hanging out.
We're glad you're here tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got to tell us.
I'm going to live in
Okay.
conversation.
I enjoyed it.
It was really, really good.
Oh, really?
I was actually in a minor.
She's super
You're
I'm dragging. You're dragging. Oh, that's right, because you had a party last night.
I'm guessing you don't do that no more.
Friends from the neighborhood just meet people, and they're like, "We're so excited for a party. Nobody's had a party out here."
Excellent.
I'm close.
You have no neighbors complaining. But you're all inside, you have the windows closed.
Well, yeah, but four of the board members were there.
Tricia and I share some commonalities.
They were perfect about that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And that guy David Stone, he used to be the president.
Oh my god, yeah, so that's perfect.
Nobody's gonna try to.
It
It was good.
I'm so happy.
We only had
So
one.
how long you been at the new,
We moved in February 15th.
every 15 Pelican Palace? 2 or 3?
I told Daniel not to say numbers anymore. I said, "Please don't think the gypsy." And so what does he do? He goes on there and says, "Well, I'm not allowed to say numbers anymore." And she just told me.
I love when he does his live shows.
And then with the boat, our boat, I was really on our way to see Dougie, and I was listening to Daniel on the way. And
On Sunday?
yeah, Daniel was talking about the boat.
Because he does it all live on Sunday.
Yeah, he was talking about the new boat. They haven't named it yet. And I
texted him, I said, you're not gonna believe what Doug wants to name it. He said, what? And I said,
Yeah,
shaky
it's got
pudding.
different shit on it, you know?
What is it?
It's just like, so people
Shaky
look weird.
Shaky pudding.
You don't know that? Back in
Okay.
72,
What's it? You got
73, Burt Reynolds,
Okay.
White Lightning,
Oh.
the movie White Lightning.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Shaky
you're
pudding.
part of this.
You want to put my guitar
The one that walks out on the dog and works in the water and he's like,
Yeah, and
you gonna give me some of that shaky pudding?
I'm doing the switch suit thing right now. We'll see you down there.
Yes, I get that.
And I said, I don't want that name. And he goes, on the air, said, the name Shaky Pudding.
It's official now.
I get to name the Shaky Pudding.
And that was just such an awesome
my
way
God.
Has he caught a lot of fish lately?
cluster of us.
He's a
just
fish
really
slayer.
all clicked and
We
connected.
have been so busy.
I already
With
had
him flying
connections
in
with
and
some
out
of
of
those
town and then
folks.
with the
But
moon
you guys
and
and
everything.
Boomer and Lori
We haven't even
and
seen our boat.
it was
Wow.
just really
We
cool.
got it down at H&H just before you go over the Cortez Bridge.
Yeah, we hate that we're not
We were
close.
gonna go out,
Closer down there.
Yeah.
maybe
Now we're
tomorrow.
gonna go
That's part of why I live here. Is I'm only 7
Was it
hours
just
out.
a
Maybe Monday. Yeah, it's school shots out there.
Yeah.
Because we came down to this
We'll
boat
watch
all
it.
summer when we hustled. It's only 5.5 hours. So you're down to 2 hours.
Oh, is he sitting with you guys?
His wife's coming in.
You know,
Our biggest-
now
oh,
we're
that's
only a
nice.
day's drive from here.
Yeah, our biggest hurdle is
Yeah.
we have 4 dogs.
Yeah, I heard
You're
about
not
that.
gonna believe where he stayed the first time.
Lord.
I gather that you're not that's part of like the dog fights now.
Yeah,
So,
Is he at Walmart parking lot?
Outstanding, my brother.
He didn't run a car.
Very, very hard.
You what?
He did
That was
not
a good
run a
show,
car.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to put that out there, but it was a good show.
Uber. Because
Well,
I need to go.
have you met Danny before?
Yeah, we hung out in Key West last November.
They did the argument on Facebook before that.
Yes, but we got. Fuck you. Actually,
Once we get done with
we never got.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of sorted our shit before
He
it
said
got
he
that
walked
far.
out.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah,
this.
Where
well,
did he sleep?
I get bitchy sometimes.
You got a room.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to do a thankless job, and he
That's
decided to
because
tell
I'm
Sandy
that
to
guy
get
over
out
there.
and then we sorted the shit out.
I get really particular.
He said there were so many of them. They
But,
just
you
come
know,
up to
he's
say, hey,
back from, my
First
grant.
way his notes. I
Yeah,
think I'm going
it's
back.
kind of good.
I said,
I'm
oh my
gonna-
God. And he texted me the next
Alright, I'm
morning.
gonna play out my guitar,
What time?
hit the case, and then
We
I'll.
got all
Yeah,
fucking
I
night
said,
to do it, but
where you
just
at?
do whatever
You
you
called me.
And I'll
And
put
he told me, I
my
said, oh my God. I said, if you'd have called us last night, we'd have come got you.
Right, exactly.
Jesus, I didn't know his plane was landing Thursday.
Oh, my Lord.
So he goes, I'll just take an Uber to your house. Did you know they wanted to charge him close to $100?
What? Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Just to our house. And he was like, no. But I had, in the meantime, messaged him. I said, listen, we're trying to work it out where Doug can just come pick you up.
Yeah.
Because he's got to go out anyway to do, look at the tanks at the Manatee Hospital, the oxygen tanks. And I had an appointment, and I said, here's Doug's phone number, and I gave Doug your phone number. I said, y'all work it out.
Ah. That's right.
And so when I got back from my appointment, they had just got there.
Good.
Oh my God. Yeah. He goes, well, I didn't know where I was going.
Oh, did you know he was coming?
Yeah, weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
You just didn't want to oppose, huh?
yeah, that's the way he is.
Oh.
And he because you know he goes on his A1A tour, South tour, every year. So I said, weeks ago, I said, look, here we're near, you know, we're having a party. And so he just flew into it.
That's really cool.
But the good thing is, when his wife picks him up Monday, they're going to Orlando because he has a gig at House Blues.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's a blues.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's being so responsible.
If I don't do it now, I'll be
I
like,
don't feel like doing it.
I'll be like, come
Tomorrow morning.
1 o'clock in the morning, I'll be like, fuck, I got
No, you'd be in the morning.
In the morning, going, oh, so I gotta go. I want to go fishing, but
I know.
But I don't have. I have very little to do.
5:26. If Jack's coming, he'll be here about 6 because if he ends at Hurricane Charlie's at 5.
Can I tell you one of my favorite songs is Jack Moses' song.
Is it really?
Yeah. Small Boats on Big Oceans.
Oh, I love that song. You need to tell him that. I really want to get him Songwriter of the Year.
I mean, I can't. When I listen to that, I can't think of a. I can't think of a better song.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, and that new CD he's got, Stories, it's 2 CDs, and one is called The Inglewood Chronicles, and he basically recorded it. He's got like a little, I wouldn't even call it a shed because it's bigger than a shed, but it's like his man cave, and he did it out there. And then he's got another CD as part of the Stories that he recorded in Memphis.
oh,
So
really?
damn, he's got some really high he's got some good Memphis musicians playing.
Really? So I'm going to school right now, actually, at on Berkeley Online School of Music.
You should talk to Rick. Rick went to the Berkeley School of Music.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So I'm doing one of their professional certificates in music production.
Oh, okay.
I'm using my GI Bill.
Good for you.
Because I recorded my CD, you know, at my home office studio, and then I had somebody else mix it.
Yeah.
It was like a punk rock guy, and I wasn't really happy with the way. I mean, it sounds good, and everybody says it sounds good, but I wasn't. It's not the way I wanted it to sound. So I decided I want to.
You want to be able to do your own production quality.
Do exactly because I want to sound exactly how I want to say it to sound, and he kind of dicked me around to. I had to pay like an extra $200 in expedited shipping, processing for them to get it on time for my CD release party.
Oh.
I literally got my party was Saturday. I got it on Friday afternoon.
Jeez.
I had a friend that went to Berkeley. I mean, he went to Berkeley, actual place.
What, Berkeley, California or Mass?
Mass.
Okay, yeah, that's the.
Yeah, that's where Adrienne Zolendek is down in the Keys. She went to Berkeley
Adrienne
School of Music. Yeah,
Really?
like I said, Rick went
And I have
to
another-
Berkeley School of Music in Boston.
I have another friend who's a professor. He went to Berkeley, and then he's a professor at Colorado something or another in music.
That's great. I'm in my second quarter. I'm only doing 2 classes at a time right now.
That's good.
So I got an A in one class and a B in the other, and like probably like going to the 3rd, 4th week right now.
Okay, I grew up with
Wow,
guys
that's
that were
exciting.
musicians. I mean, that went into musician.
Really?
Yeah.
We gotta get on the road. It's 9:30. I gotta go feed the babies.
Oh, your little
Yeah.
babies.
And RG's one takes out dinner, but the babies gotta eat first.
Oh.
It's their dinner time right now. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Our dogs are like, they eat dinner when they get dinner. They got breakfast when I remember that.
I'm Debbie. Debbie, nice to meet you.
Sunshine Deb Miller.
Yes. Sunshine Deb Miller.
But
And you have house concerts at your house?
no, we just had parties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And where are you?
Turned into huge
Yeah.
ass party.
Okay.
Yeah, she's up in Bradenton.
Bradenton.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my babies, they get, they're so tiny, they just get that little bit.
Okay.
First in
Babies,
the morning,
do you have
teacup chihuahuas.
Yeah, they're chihuahuas. They're little
rescues.
things.
This morning I woke up and I like Trish got up. I was like, Trish, bring me a puppy. And she did. She brought Peaches in.
Peaches in her side time.
Her
Yeah, like which is the one that has like
just hanging out.
Oh,
Oh my God.
You're like, I'm gonna come down.
Damn.
okay. Oh, well. Well, that was the one, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
that was the good one with the
Banana.
Their dinner.
no, it had the papaya.
Papaya.
Oh my God, it had papaya in it. Damn. Oh. I'll get you later.
Okay.
You'll be alright. But I'll get a paper towel for you.
No problem.
I'm not gonna do the wet old tea towel.
Right over here this way too. See.
Yeah, you know what? It's all good.
No.
Paul will see it later and then he's like, what is this? I'm like, somebody must have spilled something.
Yeah.
And he'll clean it up.
Wonder who.
And And he'll clean it up.
You're like, who spilled something?
No.
So you guys are going away this weekend?
Yeah, we're going away to Panama City. Here's some
Okay.
more.
And then next weekend you're having
John Frenzy and Aaron Shears.
Yeah, I got a party. I gotta go to the neighbor's house.
And then on the 12th we have Rob Mel.
Well, now. Are you gonna come up maybe during the week or something?
Oh look, there's a $50 bill. That's really nice. Alright, so there's 100.
It's not even an hour away.
Oh, I know.
It's right on 41.
200, oh, 250. Well, we're gonna have to kick in a little bit. I wanna at least make sure he has 300.
Yeah, I gave him 20 in there and then
Oh,
I bought
sweet.
like $30 worth of merch.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, cause like I wanna do that. I don't wanna get like, I'll always get
Yeah, I
shorts.
bought Mikey a t-shirt. My Mikey a t-shirt. Oh.
Alright,
I
alright.
miss you so much. He's supposed to come down as soon as he finds out about his job. If he gets it or not. He won't let him know. Piss me off.
Hanging out on shrimp. Nice.
everything else is gone.
I know.
Oh, shit, these are really,
I don't know why he got frozen once.
you got it, you know.
Very good.
Yes, it is. You take the paper towels down?
Yeah.
Plates.
I just went Josh.
Oh, little plates.
No plates.
No plates.
Really good chips and my drink. Oh damn. Where is it?